Safari West. Safari West is about 400 acres total. It's privately owned. It's owned by a couple named Peter and Nancy Lang. They actually live on site. So we're going to be taking a tour kind of through their backyard. Right here, a red Leshway, and you can see that we have a little baby right by the fence line. He's about a month old at this point, so he's growing up pretty quick. Now, Leshway in its native tongue actually means antelope, so if you literally translate them, it's red antelope. So they're from the Okabonga region, and they're fans of the water to a certain extent, so if you notice they're kind of in between two water places. Alright, so if you take a look off to the left-hand side here, you'll see these white critters. These white critters are known as Dama gazelle. Now, Dama gazelle are the world's largest gazelle, and you can tell a lot about an animal by where it lives just by looking at its patterning. So these being nice and white, where do you think they're from?
Snow. Desert.
The desert, there we go. So they're from the desert, they're not from the snow. That pattern is actually to really blend them in, is to keep them nice and cool. So, same sort of principle if you go outside in a dark black t-shirt and someone else goes outside.
The giraffes are waiting for us. Yeah. We're on the side that gets licked. Yeah.
So all these giraffes we see here are reticulated giraffes. So we have two different kinds of giraffes here at Safari West. We have these reticulated ones off to everybody's left, and up to the right-hand side, we have a whole bunch of our Maasai giraffes. Now, reticulation is a cartographer term, and it means well-defined lines. The does are here, and you can see how they get that reticulated name, well-defined lines, because they have well-defined lines in between each of their spots.
Oh, Lexi, look.
Yummy
So that tongue in there is about 18 inches long on average.
Oh yeah.
And it's prehensile, so they can grab things with it. They can even say,
Oh, he likes you.
they can grab your hand, but they can even pick their nose with that tongue. You notice it's very, very dark in coloration, that tongue. That tongue is actually out nearly all day long grazing, so if it was pink like ours, it'd actually be easily sunburned. They may be wondering, why is he chewing on the canvas? Reason being is they don't get to graze all day long here in captivity, so they develop some odd behaviors. One, they always have to be doing something with that tongue, be it ripping canvases, licking poles.
He's so petty. He's nice. I want a picture of him. Aww. Hey, big guy.
Those are came to us from the San Franciscos. No.
Look at him, Lexi. Wow. That's a long
Oh,
neck,
really? There was one
Lexi.
born in San Francisco? Then yeah, that would be him.
That's a long neck.
Because he is about half size.
Those are some big, gentle eyes, aren't they?
He doesn't look any more than a year. Here's big old Tucson. We're going to have to move soon so he doesn't keep ripping that canvas. So get your pictures out of your system, and we're going to take a look at our side.
Teeth are in good shape.
Side baby. Tell me when we're going to move.
Whenever you want.
This big guy right here is one of our Maasai giraffes. His name is Stefani. Hopefully he turns around and gives you guys a lick, and no, he's recording. So you can see the difference in their patterning between the reticulated giraffes and the Maasai giraffes. That right there is a Maasai giraffe. He's a bit splotchier and a lot darker. So the reason we separate out our Maasai giraffes and reticulated giraffes is because we don't want them breeding. They're different breeds of giraffes, if you will. They're not different species. So they do breed quite well. And if you breed a Maasai giraffe and a reticulated giraffe, you get a reticulated baby. It's a dominant trait to have that reticulation pattern. So unfortunately, these guys are a lot more rare. We don't want to intermix them because we'll outbreed the Maasai giraffes. Where we have our trainer here kind of guiding them in, those are known as kudu. And again, you can tell a lot about where an animal lives just by looking at their patterning. Vertical stripes mean you're from a nice forested area. And helps break up your pattern a little bit more. So if you notice their stripes are vertical, they are from a forested area. Zebras have well-defined stripes. The kudu stripes, as you see, aren't so well-defined. So they're from an open forested region. Oh, perfect. So coming this way, there's a commotion, and we got some curious antelope. We have roan. Now the roan antelope, if you notice, have this cool little mask on their face.
Yeah.
Roan, sorry, I'll get out of your way.
That's okay, I got it.
Okay. Roan antelope are known as the ghosts of the forest in Africa, being that they scare away all the evil spirits. The next time you go to like a museum of history, a museum of art, and they have tribal masks from Africa, depending upon where those masks come from, they might resemble the face of the roan. One of his eyes on a fence. I wouldn't feel sorry for him though. He's the dominant male. So he gets all the girls to himself. Oh. He is a pickup line.
Yeah, he's the bad one.
Brown one. The one on the left is the male. He's the black one. They actually do have two different sets of times when they sit on the nest. So they're both equal parents in this case. The female sit on the nest during the day and the male sit on the nest during the night. So if we take a look off to our right-hand side, left-hand side, we'll see these white rhinos here. Another one. Alright, so off to the right-hand side, we have a whole bunch of cows. Any questions?
Longhorn.
Alright, so these big old horned animals are known as Watusi cattle. Watusi cattle are some of the oldest known domesticated cattle. They date back to the ancient Egyptians who actually bred them to have these nice long horns. Why? Because it looks cool. They just selectively bred them to have long horns. They don't serve much of a purpose again. Back a little bit. Now, usually I get the question asked, are zebras black with white stripes or white with black stripes? Alright, these are the two creatures that I was looking for. Alright, wildebeest parts. I'll do it slow as opposed to fast like I did last time. So wildebeest consist of the face of a baboon, horns of a Cape buffalo, body of a hyena, stripes of a zebra, legs of an antelope, tail of a giraffe, beard of a goat, mane of a horse, and the brain of an ostrich.
Great, thank you so much.